Who are you and what's your job?
I'm Leia, and I work at an AI governance think tank.
What problems in the world does your job have an impact on?
Well, I hope quite a few things. Our main focus is trying to make sure that AI goes well for the most amount of people.
What does a typical day look like in your job?
Yeah, it's a great question. I think my organization is a bit of a mix of a typical research org and like a policy-focused think tank, and then a little bit of like a tech startup mixed in there. And so my day often reflects that. A lot of things that I do are making sure the projects that we're delivering go well. So whether that's, moving from Oxford to London and making sure that we make the right connections and talk to the right stakeholders, or that's thinking about the right policies and strategy and focus and making sure that's what our researchers work on. I think every day looks a bit different depending on what the priorities are.
How do you think you can have the greatest impact on people in your role?
Ooh, that's a good question. I'm sure many people have heard this, but I think AI as a general purpose, very powerful technology will influence basically everyone's lives, both whether or not you work directly with it or you ever interact with it, even if you never talk to ChatGPT in your life. I think AI is gonna, like transform the economics and the social fabric of the world. I am hoping that through this role, I'll be able to help like shape the trajectory of AI to make sure that it goes well for the most amount of people, and also to like limit the downsides and the risks to people.
What is the most challenging part about your job as a Christian?
Well, I guess a general thing is like most people aren't Christian, so that is one thing. And the second thing is with AI specifically, some people kind of think that it will like transcend human intelligence and capability, and then therefore does this not make it like godlike, and does this not mean like, yeah, this just like challenges the existence of God. And so I get these questions quite a bit about like, why am I Christian? How can I like reconcile this like evolution, but the evolution of machines, which are something like humans created. And I think that's kind of challenging to answer in an intellectual way, because although you can always, find more research and talk in, I don't know, academic terms, in the end, faith is a relationship with Jesus Christ. And that's something that's very difficult to just explain academically.
What does it feel like to have a friendship with Jesus?
Yeah, it's a great question. I haven't been Christian all of my life. And I think one thing that stands out to me about having a friendship with Jesus is that you don't know what love is until you experience it. And like Jesus just being love and loving me and the ups and the downs, and no matter what I do, and remembering like there is a purpose for my life, and that's like love Jesus and to love others well. I think having a friendship with Christ reminds me of that in the ups and downs, and makes sure like I have a center and a focus and a purpose for life.